Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Okay, let me give myself a thumbs up because I have to. I gotta represent for myself. You know, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. You gotta do that. It is not anything wrong when you support yourself, especially when you support so many other people. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't let nobody tell you there's something wrong with it. Take the time, do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Take your time. Come on, baby. Take your time. Do it tonight. Come on, baby. We can do it if it takes all night. Um, hey, it's Kevin's World. Hey, Terry. Hey, Tina. How you doing? Let's do it tonight. Baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Take your time. Come on, baby. Take your time and do it tonight. Come on, baby. Come on, honey. If it takes all night, we can do it. We can do it. Hold on. Let me stop. Let me stop. Terry, you got me cracking up. I love you, Terry. I love you. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. Y'all, my little thumbnail, my little title, none of that is clickbait. I want people to come on in here so I can tell you how they harassed me. I'm tired. I'm tired, Grandpa. Well, too damn bad. Keep digging. Let me stop. Thank y'all so much. The channel members up in the building. Thank y'all so much. As you guys come in, please. I was gonna say please double tap the screen, but I'm on my laptop. So just give me a thumbs up, y'all. Just scroll up, press the thumbs up, all that good stuff. I lost some more weight, so I'm excited. I must say, it's Gamma's World. Like I said, you inspired me. Nicole Williams, Serena Williams. Like, I was like, I gotta leave those oxtails and those green, well, not the greens, but the oxtails and the yams and the rice and the cornbread muffins. I gotta leave it alone for right now. Because I can eat the oxtails, but I just want to eat. I want to eat all the fixings. Y'all know what I'm saying? You know how you eat something and you want to eat more? But I feel so good. I feel good. Not to say that I felt bad when I was eating those. I didn't feel bad, but I had to like, had to slow it down a little bit from there. So anyway, oh my gosh, thank y'all for coming in here. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. You guys, please don't be afraid to come in. My channel is a place of well, I'm very positive, but I'm crazy as hell. I ain't gonna lie. But it's a place of peace. Like, it's okay to comment. And then even if you do, or if you don't, like, as you guys come in, I'm going to I guess if you do comment, I will acknowledge you the best of my ability. So yeah, I don't have like a thing where it slows you down or whatever because it's be too many comments and stuff. But sometimes it does disappear. I ain't gonna lie now. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming in. I appreciate y'all for giving me a thumbs up. Gamma is Gamma's World. Says always and forever. Ooh, come on now. But 4 months, a channel member, thank you so much. Gamma, it seems like yesterday. 4 months is a long time. That's crazy. Wow, 4 months. So 4 months that's like a quarter. Wait. I was gonna say it's a quarter of a year. That's like a third. It's a third of a year. Where is that? Is this real? Like, you guys realize how fast time is moving? Y'all, they don't wait for nobody. So we got It's Gamma's World. We got Hey Cherry. Hey, X-Men Gaming, thank you so much. 3 months. Remember, bro, thank you so much. Much love to you, bro. Thank you so much for coming in. Y'all, I really want to talk about Gamma. I just responded to your comment because you were like, when I I was looking over some when I was, in my studio, and you said, let me get it. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. You were like, wow, 3 hours ago, and I was like, yeah, like so, yeah, because I was on call, like y'all know. I was on call and then I did an extra call shift. Okay, so that made me to be that put me where I was on call till 7 this morning. Well, technically 6:30 since I clocked in that time. Anyway, well, I clocked in before 6:30. But so I took an extra call shift, and sure enough, y'all know I got a little black cloud, which ain't nobody complaining that. Because a black cloud in surgery means money. Money, honey. Okay. But anyway, that I got called in. I got called in twice. Okay, but it's just it's irritating because I'm sleeping. I get called in. Well, I sleeping. I get woke up out of my sleep, which that's never a problem. I don't know, y'all. My mind and my body is just trained for calls. So anyway, got called in. Do the case. I check with the ED, the emergency department. Everything's cool. Leave the hospital, come back to the condo. I get called in like 20 more minutes after. I'm like, I literally call the emergency department. Y'all said there's nothing potentially here. This is not an in-house patient. This is an outpatient. So the patient came from the outside to inside. So y'all didn't know. And it just happened within 20 minutes. That's a lie. But anyway, I got called in again, and yeah, so that's kind of why I was like, okay, I got 3 hours of sleep because I really did work, and I'm still going off of literally not even trying to be funny, but I would say 2 hours and 40 minutes of sleep. Like I'm not even playing. I'm going off of that now, but I'm okay though. I'm okay, and that, thank God, that is why I was able to get off like an hour early today. Because I had worked so much and stuff, whatever. But some people are like, man, you shouldn't like, some people are like, man, you shouldn't have even have came in, or you shouldn't have, you should have been allowed to come in later. I'm like, okay, first of all, y'all speak for yourself. Okay, I don't need no cheerleaders. Okay, don't mess with my moolah. Okay, I ain't complaining. Like I said initially, I'm not complaining because I said I got the black cloud, but I'm not complaining because that means money and everybody's good. Okay, I'm not upset about none of that. What I'm bothered by and I'm upset, I must say, is literally I'm not going to say the whole police force or whatever, but the cops here have been tripping, and I don't really talk about this too much because, like I said, I have police officers within my family, like real life in my family. Troy Bergen, my cousins, Troy Bergen, Robert Bergen. Like I have literally cousins, and I have family that's work on the police force. All right, now be that as it may, that's in Mississippi, but still. Like I respect police officers, I've never not respected police officers. Now, do I like the popo? I don't like the popo. I don't like the popo ho. I don't like the police. And I'm gonna say this, like, and I know I'm like generalizing this, but I don't like it because I know for a fact I know how many operations I've done on police officers. Like on police officers, meaning like trauma, because you think you're above and beyond the law and you're rushing and you're speeding. And this is when it's not a, and this is the deal, guys. Like I know some people don't understand, but because of the field I work in, I'm able to see maybe a lot more than what you guys see, or have been exposed to a lot more than maybe you've been exposed to. Because we see officers speeding, they put their lights on, they drive past the red lights, and they're maybe honking, blowing this, and but then you're thinking, okay, oh wow, there's some maybe domestic violence. There's a house burned down. There's some type of emergency, and then you'll never, you don't know, right? You don't know unless you may be on like a highway or interstate where you can see the accident. But sometimes you don't really see, well, where do they end up? Some of them have ended up on the side of the damn mountain when I was in Colorado, or side of the highway, or in the back of another car. And you're like, okay, well, Terrence, they're speeding, so it must have been a reason for them to have for them to be speeding. Not necessarily, not all the time. That's not always the case. A lot of times, and I'm gonna be honest, Because even my cousins have told me, I wish I could do like, which I know they're really, really like not really big into social media, but I wish I could do like a panel and invite people that I know up on the panel, like literally that has the titles. Like y'all know I'm a first assist, I'm a certified surgical technologist, I'm a certified sterile process technologist. I have these degrees, I have this, but that's me, right? I would love to invite up the family, like, well, I say family attorney, but she's dealt with so much with my family and stuff, whatever, and helped us a lot. I wish I could invite her up. I wish I could invite my cousins up, who are police officers. I don't talk about this a whole lot because I ain't got to. I don't have to put this on my forehead that I have this or I have this or I know this or blah, blah, blah. That shouldn't matter. It should not matter. It shouldn't matter that if I'm driving a small like old sedan, or if I'm driving the Denali, or if I'm driving this or that, like all this stereotyping and all, these things are, at the end of the day, it's wrong. It's not right. Okay. But what I was getting into with the police is the fact that I've operated on, like I said, when I was in Michigan, when I was in Montana, I've operated on some here in Florida, but not in Fort Myers. Okay. But when I was in Tampa, I was in Tampa at St. Joe's, I was in Wesley Chapel. Yeah, we would get, we get people like, I would say officers, like kind of, a couple times a month, and then you say, okay, then obviously, you get the whole spiel interoperative. They say, well, what happened? And this and that. Well, they were speeding. Some were drinking and driving, like on the clock. You guys, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to bash the police, and I would hope that they're not trying to bash us, us civilians and, the people of America and all that good stuff of the world. But I'm just saying, like, there is bad in everything. There's bad surgical techs. There's bad first assists. That was a surgical tech back here who exposed like thousands of people to hepatitis because of the needles and the contamination that he was doing. There's nurses that y'all seen it, y'all seen the news and stuff. Nurses that have done some wrong, done some crazy things. At the end of the day, any field that you're in, I don't care what you do, whatever, there's potential for a bad. Just as well as there's good, there's bad. And I'm not perfect, but my right-handed guy, like I was being fussed at today because they're like, Terrence, you're too nice. I'm like, I'm not that nice. You got me confused, but you're just looking at this exterior, and I just don't let certain things get to me. But I take it all in. I'm not that damn nice. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I am nice. I'm a teddy bear, but like I'm gonna. When it gets to that point, I'm gonna always protect myself. I'm gonna protect my peace, but I know how to speak up when I need to. But anyway, let's get to the cops. So, like I said, I've operated on them and stuff because they broke the law, and then that was like the consequences. You ain't have to take my word for it. I know what I've been through. I know what I've seen, and I know for a fact. I know, it was just the other day and stuff. I'm driving. I'm actually driving down Fort. I'm in Fort Myers, driving down Palm, and they're texting. Like, what the hell? Like. And I don't know where you guys are. I don't know how it is where you are. It's Gamma's World, Cherry. I've been to New York, a lot of different parts of New York. I know it changes from the country, like upstate, Binghamton, Norwich, even the state capital in Albany. But I know that changes from from the city, your Manhattan, your Bronx, your BX, your BK, Brooklyn, the Bronx, even on in Staten Island. I know cops are different everywhere, right? But like I said, I respect police officers. I respect them. I don't want to be one. I respect them. But I just know over the years, obviously, I've been racially profiled. I definitely have been harassed. Lord is my witness. I cannot tell you how many times. But I must say, this is the first time here in Fort Myers. And it's unfortunate. And I think what it is, I think it's a time thing, but that shouldn't matter. I don't know, because I'm out at 1 or 2, coming back from the hospital, what time did I leave the hospital? Had to have been No joke. I mean, it had to have been like something to 2. Yeah. I was like, what was it? Bit after 2? Because I know I made it here. I know I made it here before 3 o'clock back to this condo. But I know it was. I left that hospital before. Well, I left the hospital probably after 2. But anyway, I just been out. I've been out late. In the early a.m. And granted, like I know that there's more people. Hear me out too. There's more people probably where you guys are too. It's probably more people out, like Friday night, Saturday night, maybe even Sunday night. But then if it's like, say you got like when I was in California, there's concerts, nonstop, and it's like, or Atlanta, Georgia, that those cities, like those are major cities. Those cities within that state don't sleep, so it's people always out. I know for a fact, like the Brooklyn, the Bronx, like it's a lot of people out all times of the night. You know what I'm saying? So what my point is, it's less, like I feel like I dealt with it less when it was when I was in those places at those times. But here in Fort Myers, I feel like it's not as many people out. Obviously, you think Monday night, but I was on call. So I leave the house. I leave my condo. Now I'm on Cleveland. I'm getting on Cleveland, which is like a main, like, main road here in Fort Myers. And no joke, I'm passing a Wawa. Y'all know I talk about Wawa a lot. Now, I don't stop at the store or like that, but I'm passing a Wawa. I'll get to the comments too. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being in here. But I'm passing Wawa. Wawa's on my right. I see a police coming. I see a police officer, obviously with, there's another officer on the passenger side. Yeah, I don't know where y'all are as well, but here they drive with 2 people. That hasn't always been the case, but I think after all the wrongdoings and the mishaps and the discrepancies and things like that and stuff, now that's pretty much like what they do. And if you don't, and you may wonder, like, why is it 2-3 cops, like lined up behind this one car? Well, that's kind of what it is now. Like, maybe if they even don't have a partner, they're always calling for backup. And then even that backup calls for backup. So it's never just, you'll never just see maybe 2 police cars nowadays. Well, it depends on where you are. Let me just say this. You'll very seldom see 2 police officers or 2 police cars. You're probably going to see anywhere from 3 to 5 or even more. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, which is redonkulous, because all it does is it starts up this kind of, for me, I don't necessarily get a level of anxiety, but I just feel like I don't know. It's unnecessary. But again, I stay in my lane. Literally, I stay in my lane as I'm driving. I don't do anything crazy. Like, I know some people like drive and they just turn off or they slow down with the car. So I drive the damn speed limit. I drive the speed limit, and I don't have to speed from where my condo is at. I don't have to speed. But Lord is my witness. When I was at that damn hotel, yes, I was speeding. When it's called, I'm gonna speed. You're gonna follow my ass all the way to the hospital. Okay, and when I get out, you're gonna follow me all the way into the surgery department. You can give me a ticket. You can not give me a ticket. You give me a ticket. I'm gonna get that joker thrown out. Because at the end of the day, when somebody's life is in jeopardy, which, honest to God, my right-handed God, last night, that was critical. But at the same time, why am I being harassed? Even if I wasn't working, I don't care. I could be out looking for prostitutes. At the end of the day, if I'm not breaking the law, you know what I'm saying? Or if you don't see me or you don't, and I know people say, well, they can, like my cousin, if they find a suspicious activity, or if your car or you even look like that person, by law they can pull you over. By law they can trail you and all that, trail where you're going. And I said, I get that, but you got to understand, like, there's hardly any cars out. It's we're talking anywhere from like 1 to 2:30. Well, let's just say 12 a.m. to 2:30. I'm like, literally, like, how you got to understand, like, I go to the hospital, I leave, I'm being harassed when I get back, when I'm in the neighborhood and stuff. And then when I get called back in, when I get called back in, I leave again, and then the cop is back harassing me. And I'm like, what do they have a tracker on my car? I promise y'all, I'm not. Look, it ain't like, what's the Paranoid song? I forgot the name of that song. I think somebody's watching me or something like that. It's like a hip hop song. Why am I drawing a blank? Cherry, I know you saying it right now, probably Cherry. But anyway, it's like I'm not being paranoid. I know for a fact what happened, and I'm gonna prove it as I speak about this and stuff. I know I'm just going like in circles and stuff. You got me going in circles. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, round and round I go. Okay, anyway, but yes, I was harassed by the cops. And then what I end up doing, because I must say, like I said, the first time when I left, I did get on Cleveland. I did pass the Wawa. I didn't stop for gas, but I wanted to eventually get some gas. Not from Wawa, but so when I left the second time, like I said, is the second. People say, "Well, how do you know?" Because every cop car has a number. All right, now y'all gotta understand too. We're talking like like I said, 12, 12, 1, 2 ish, in the morning. So it ain't that many cars out. It's Monday night. It's not that many cars out, and it's just not much going on here, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, which is cool. This is not like Tampa, Florida, and we're talking like we're all the way down. We're all the way down Nebraska Ave, and we're pretty much close to Ybor City. So Ybor City is lit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's lit Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. It's just lit. That's why I said, Sherry, like, oh my gosh, you come to Florida, whatever, and so we're gonna have to hit up Ybor City, But right, yeah, but I'm at Fort Myers, so that's like 2 hours away from where I'm at. But anyway, I know you'll love it. It's awesome. Good for people watching too. But anyway, what I'm saying is it's not that lit here. Okay, Friday night it was, Saturday night it was, Sunday it was. Y'all know, like New Year's, all that stuff. Okay, that's in the middle of the week, Christmas. Okay, so it's more lit. Okay, it's more people. And I expect there to be, Mr. Officer, I expect you to be out there. But okay, this big ass red truck, Mississippi license plates, has specialty tag, play tennis. I don't have any. I got the factory. I always keep, factory everything on my cars. Like I don't ever like soup up like how they say like what's that? Fix my ride kind of stuff, like flip it up. I don't do that, And so there's the tint that it has all the tint is the same. Now I must say the front two windows are like it's the same tint. It's factory everything, but at night, yeah, it's probably like you just can't directly see in there, but you can see if you come to a stoplight or whatever, you car right beside me, you can see. So that's exactly what they did initially. Came to the stoplight, came all the way up. They see me and stuff. Like I have radar detectors and all that, but I don't have them. I don't use them. I've stopped using them for a while, but I do have them in the car, like in the glove compartment, but I don't use them. I don't need them. I'm not afraid of the police. I'm not afraid of nobody. Okay. And I don't want nobody to be afraid of me. So they come up to the light. Now, here's when it gets kind of crazy for me. Okay, so I'm talking out. This is when I'm coming back from the hospital. I turn off because I don't just drive on the main roads. Like I know, like I've been here for quite some time, and Lord knows that I traveled around Florida. But I go, different routes and stuff, whatever. And it may look some kind of way, but it is what the hell it is. I'm not breaking the law. I'm driving my vehicle. You can run my tag and all my license plates and all that stuff, whatever. Like I'm not a criminal. Like I save lives for a living, but I could be a criminal. I could be crazy. I understand that, but okay, pull me over, do what you do, but don't harass my ass. Don't just sit up here. Let me pretend that I'm just driving, but I'm really following you. And it's like me, you, and like 2 other cars probably driving around the whole damn downtown Fort Myers. Why are you doing this, sir? Like, sir, ma'am, because there was 2 people in the car. And how I know that? Because I looked directly in the damn car at the stoplight. Sometimes when you're at a stoplight, people don't just pull on up beside you. And they did. Not to say they can't, because I do it too. I don't know why people do that. Do y'all do that when you're at a stoplight? You're at a stoplight. And you come to a stoplight, there's already a car on the right and left hand side of you. Do you just kind of come on up to where you're probably like at their back their back windows, or do you just go all the way up to the light where you can look, when you can turn right or left and you can see directly into the driver and the passenger side? That's what my ass do. I don't know why people don't do that, but I don't. Is it the law? Because I didn't think it was. In Mississippi, we just pull our ass right on up. Like, I don't care who's in the car. I don't care who over there. And if I do look, I look. If you look at me, you just look. It don't matter. I just find it to be so strange. It's almost like, oh, they're gonna break into my car. It's like, if I want to break into your car, I'll break into your car. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. But anyway, so that's what the cops did, which is no problem with that. But then when I turned off, I promise y'all, I ain't not lying. Turned off. The cops, they turn off. All right. Now, when I turn off, now I'm kind of making my way. Okay, Cypress. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still like kind of used to the roads and all that stuff, the boulevards and the avenues and all that. But I'm like on Cypress now. And like I said, this is not like it's not really a terrible neighborhood. You know, I'm kind of making it way, kind of making it more, you know, in the direction where I'm going back home. And the cops, they turn their lights off. So now you behind me. You know, you are way behind me, but I can see you. But you turn your headlights off. Like you don't have any brakes. You don't have any headlights. Okay, first and foremost, okay, you doing that because you know there didn't many cars out here, but then that's dangerous. Like, oh my gosh, I'm in my mind like, okay, you idiots. Like y'all are following me, but you're following me back to my condo. And on top of that, I'm like, if you get hurt, my ass finna get called back in. You idiot! And the idiot was personal. You see the eyes? Because it's personal. You're dumb. Like, why are you doing this? What are you saying? Like, okay, and it was two white individuals. It was a male cop and a female cop, and they were both white. All I'm saying is, I'm not tripping. I promise you, I'm not trying to make this a race thing, but why are you following me? Here's the deal. Like, I don't have anything covering my license plates. I'm a freak when it comes to making sure my tail light work. Y'all, my dad is a retired mechanic. Can I say this again? My dad is a retired mechanic. Like, I'm going to make sure that my brakes work. I'm going to make sure that the reverse light work. Do any of y'all do that where y'all literally, you know, because, you know, here in Florida and in Mississippi right now, we don't have to get state inspections on our cars. So, you know how you have to get that state, you know, when you used to have to, or I don't know if you guys still do, but you have to get a state inspection sticker. And that's when you go, you make sure all your emissions and all that stuff is passed and all that. And then also they check your, you know, you blow your horn, you put your headlights on, you put your high beams on, your brake, your tail lights, the reverse. They check all the lights because all that has to be copacetic in order for you to get that you know, pass inspection. But like I said, here in state of Florida, it's not needed, and also it's been done away in the state of Mississippi, so you don't have to get any more state inspections. I don't care if I do, if I don't. At the end of the day, I always make sure my lights work, because sometimes, you know what, you know, that's happened, not in this Denali, but my other one, like the bulb would blow kind of actually a lot. I don't know why, but they're really small, and it will blow by where your tag is at. So it may not be as lit up or bright enough. Now, remind you, like, okay, where we are driving is well lit until we got on the other road when they turn the lights off. But Cleveland is well lit, and if you're on my ass, which they were at that point, their headlights, they can see my license plates. I literally have a specialty tag. It says play tennis, and it literally has it has four numbers on it. It's just so it just stands out. You know, already it stands out because it's other people from Mississippi. There's people from all parts of the country, really even people and from other countries that, you know, are here. And I get like, okay, you're just, okay, let me run the place and all that. Okay, congratulations, you did that. So why are you, I know people say, well, Terrence, what do you mean by harassing? They ended up having the same cop car was behind me at 4 different times throughout last night, well, this morning, literally harassing me. And you know what ended up happening? And what ends up happening is I'm driving like I said, the last time I'm driving to my condo, y'all, it is pitch black on Winkler. I know people say, well, Terry, don't tell where you live. On Winkler Road, it is pitch black and you can't see nothing unless you live here, unless you are, a regular here or you just know the area. It is pitch black. That's why I say you won't find. I'm not dark skinned black. Hell, I'm like a lighter brown skin. You ain't gonna find my ass out there walking. It's people walking, white folks walking their dogs 1, 2 in the morning and got their flashers on and they're just jogging and listening to their music and stuff, which I mean, sometimes I walk outside and I'm like, there's some good music. But my point is, all joking aside, I'm not going to do that. You're not going to catch my ass doing that. That's why I take my butt. I will park in an appropriate spot. Sometimes like by that 24-hour, by the 24-hour laundromat, and then I'll walk. I'll get my steps in. And Lord willing, I'll do it tonight. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is, or I'll go to I do the parking lot, with a grocery store. But like I said, the cops don't bother me. And I don't know. Like I said, to be honest, that's a Mexican part of town, and it'd be like Mexican cops, but they never have bothered me. I'm not gonna lie, no cop has bothered me. But last night was weird because I'm like, that's the same car. And honestly, like, there are other Denali's and stuff that maybe look just like mine, but okay, that this is me by now because it's only one. There's no two cars. There's no two cars are gonna have the same license plate number. And it's what's the like you're just trying to figure out what is he doing? Because what you don't know is I'm not in scrubs. Okay, I'm in a black sweatshirt, black shorts. I got a black beanie on. The beanie that my nephew Jamon Jr. bought me. And you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what does that matter? What does it matter if I don't care if I have 1,000 tattoos on my face? Why are we doing this? And what is the point of you? Are you you think you're gonna sit up here, I'm gonna get nervous and I'm gonna start you're gonna run me off the road or something, whatever, or has he been drinking, or or is he gonna get nervous? Sir, like, what do you realize? No, you don't realize, you damn idiots. You don't realize what I just did. Okay. A lady came in, appendix burst. She's basically she is dying basically, and we save her life. There's pus everywhere in her abdomen. We opened her up. It wasn't just a laparoscopy. We had to open her up. We had the Charlie in. Well, I mean, not the Charlie. We had the book water retractor in. We are deep in her cavity. We're trying to get this not the gallbladder. We're trying to get this appendix out. We're having to irrigate, do all this stuff, and we all have to be back at work at 6 a.m. Well, 6:30 really. But you think I got time for this tomfoolery and all this nonsense? Like, no. But like I said, I don't, to be honest, like, I know I've asked my cousin, I was like, well, what pulls up? All of your speeding tickets, your previous ones, some personal info, even your address and all that stuff. All those things are pulled up on the system when they run it. Now, I must say they're pulling up my address back at home. So they're probably not going to pull up my address here. I don't think so, because I haven't done like a change of thing yet. Like I said, I've just got to this condo, to be honest. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, if you have any problem or any issue, pull me over. I will happily have pulled over when I got into a lit space. Because my ass, I'm not going to just be pulled over in the dark for my safety and yours. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like, okay, well, I really couldn't see you moving because it was so dark out here. No, you're gonna see my ass. We're gonna go to a well-lit place. And if you have a problem with that and stuff, I don't know, call your captain, sir captain, my captain, call somebody on me. Because I'm not gonna just stop in a dark environment. No, it's just been, y'all gotta agree with me. It's been too many things happening. Like I said, two cops and to us. And when I say us, I don't just mean black and brown people or black and brown men or whatever the case may be. I mean everybody. I don't care if you white, black, Mexican, Ninja Turtle. I don't care. It's just been so much crazy things happening. So I got to be careful. But with all that being said, you never ever pull me over. I make it to the condo. I'm parking in my parking in my my parking space, like under the carport thing. And do you know what these people do? They come, they you would yeah, you have to see the complex, but they come into the complex, that parking, my parking lot where I park in, slow down. I do this right here. Now it's dark. I do this right here. They don't put a light on, so they got their regular headlights on. I do this right here. And as they just going, so I just do this here. And I'm walking slow as the damn car going. I'm just doing this. Now, again, I got a black sweatshirt on, black shorts, Nike socks, the Puma slides and stuff. Don't judge me. Because them Nike slides too expensive. I'm broke. I ain't got nobody money. Anyway, but all seriousness, I'm literally doing that. And they just kind of like they still driving, and then they end up like, and then I go up the stairs. So it's almost like they say, well, we want to see if this I know some people are gonna be like, Terrence, you're being weird or whatever, but I'm just gonna say it. I bet they saying, I'm gonna say Negro, but you know what I'm trying to say. I bet they saying, let me see if that Negro really stays there or whatever stuff. So I'm walking on up. At the end of the day, like it's just so unsettling, and it's so bad that you do that, because I don't know, like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you think this is? Like, and I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm damn for sure not sorry, but I'm telling you guys, I have been through this so much in my life where when I had my first beautiful Denali XL, it was gorgeous, y'all. Black on black, everything just nice, real nice. And I remember I had an assignment in Oklahoma City. And I chose to stay in it's said to be a bad side of town, which let me tell y'all, I've stayed in a Hilton hotel before. And the hotel I was in, and trigger warning, sorry, I want to say some things, but the hotel that I was at that time, I was in a Hilton hotel, and had just found out, like, not just found out, but I found out like the next day, and apparently, people at the hospital talking and all that. But it was a woman murdered. Now, again, she's murdered by her husband and all that stuff. But that was in the Hilton Hotel. So at the end of the day, I don't care if you living in your car, if you living outside, you living in a mansion, you living in a nice condo, wherever you living at, whatever. So, or whatever neighborhood, bad does not care. The devil don't care. Get you in a nice neighborhood, get you in a bad neighborhood, get you in a nice hotel, get you in a bad hotel. Now, granted, like I said, this hotel was not bad. It was just like, okay, it wasn't as expensive as some of the others. And to be honest, like, yeah, like, okay, my car stood out. Like, it was, what I'm saying, I got this long black ass Denali, but at the end of the day, what does that matter? That's just like right now, if I go get that Tesla Cybertruck, which if I wanted it, I can get it. Probably couldn't eat nothing for a few years, but still I can get it. But my point is, are you going to harass me because I got that? You know what I'm saying? Like what is it? Like, I just want to know. I want, and I know this may sound so weird, and I know I'm going to get to the comments. Y'all know I get to talking and I don't read the comments. But, I'm going to be honest. Like, what is so crazy for me is, and I'm being so real, like, I would have preferred for them to pull me over and say, yes, you're out here late. You're turning off. It seems suspicious, so we're gonna stop you. You think I'm gonna be like, I'm tired of this mess. I can't stand y'all. No, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's cool. If you ever need some surgery, come over to Lee Memorial. We'll hook you right on up. Ask for Terrence. I kid you not. Like, I'm not gonna trip on you doing your job. I could have been Jeffrey Dahmer 2.5 or something, whatever. I don't know. I mean, I drink Minute Maid, zero sugar, pineapple juice, and I eat, grilled cheese, with a Hawaiian keto bread. I don't eat people. I don't think I eat dogs and cats. You know what I'm saying? Chinese, hey, maybe. But still, we ain't even having it because we come back from all that, okay? But at the end of the day, it's just so irritating the fact that, you know, you're, and all jokes aside, you're not doing your job the way you should, and you shouldn't be putting people into this position, and don't put yourself in that position. Because Lord knows I save lives for a living. My right hand to God, you guys. I'll put this on a stack of Bibles. I save lives for a living. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to harm nobody. And that's my God honest truth. Like, I can, these trolls can come here and they can say some stuff. I can say your mama, your mammy. But you guys, I literally, it's like a dark sense of humor sometimes, but I don't wish nobody no harm, no harm, hurt, no pain. I'm not trying to sit up here and make you uncomfortable. Everybody is welcome. Just be respectful of me and everyone in the live stream, in the chat, on my channel. Y'all, I just want peace. Why on God's green earth can the police just not be normal? You know, you already know, like, okay, with that job, it's gonna be hectic. You got people I don't hate the po-po. I don't like their ass. I don't. Because the thing about it is, I know a lot of times, not all of them, but I know the majority from which I've seen, and I'm not gonna lie. Even my cousin have let me know, yeah, you know, we can run a stop sign, we can run a light, we can run this. I mean, you already know, like, they're not above the law, but they are above the law in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, some things don't really. I don't know if y'all can understand what I'm saying, but some things, it's like they really don't have to follow, and then there's no repercussions if they don't follow, or consequences if they don't follow it. But you know, like, I think it was that in Memphis where the police officers, like, you know, beat up the guy, end up, like, you know, murdering him basically. And this has happened so much. It's been a lot of black on black. It's not just like white policemen and police women. This is the deal. I'm going, so my title and my thumbnail, this is like nothing talking about, like, I'm not just basing this off of racism. I'm not. Because what if I had tinted windows? And to be honest, who you know black driving the Denali with, black people drive more expensive cars than I do. But who you know black gonna drive the Denali with the play tennis on it? I mean, I don't even think Serena Venus had play tennis on their damn cars. I think you know damn well as I know, you would assume, and I'm just keeping it real. If you don't, congratulations. Because I even myself, I would assume that maybe golf, tennis, and stuff, maybe it would be a white individual. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not making this out to be erasing. All I'm saying is, I think that that's what's going on. It seems that that's what is going on, because you've already seen me. Now, once or twice I get, but now 4 times the same car. And so, yes, I've written this down. I've done all this. I'm not going today, but I said, I'm going to be honest, because I'm not about that, oh my gosh, let me just go make a scene or whatever. But I'm gonna do a live stream. This is great content, great, you know, to talk about this and stuff. And also, you know, like I said, this is like my therapy session too. I know y'all like, Terrence, talk, you know, read the comments. I promise you I will. But I just find it to be, it's unsettling, because honestly, I'm doing my job. I was on call all after work from 3, like I said, I did the extra shift from 3 p.m. to 7 a.m. or really 6:30 a.m. the next morning. I'm on call. I feel like I'm doing this community. I'm doing a great job by the community. You know, great service and stuff, whatever. I don't want to be harassed. But here's also what I want to put out here. I don't want anybody to feel harassed. You know, I was driving past on Cleveland, I saw this homeless man, and it's a some of y'all probably even know if you're out here and stuff, but it's a 7-Eleven, and this homeless man is on the bench by the 7-Eleven. It's like a bus stop, and he's on the bench, and you can see, like, he has a grocery cart and all that with his stuff in it. Now let me tell you, now I get it. Now, you know, that's not a place to sleep at. Oh, this pisses me off, y'all. I'm not lying. Let me take a sip of this. Don't judge me. I'm a bachelor. I don't need them. I don't need a cup. And if I were to get a cup, I'll get that Nene's Nene Giggles cup. You know, shout out to Dunmore Nene. But mine is the liquor though. But this will go good with some damn Patron. I ain't lying. Vodka or Patron. Anyway, so he's sleeping there. And I'm not gonna lie, like, especially in Tampa, I haven't seen much of it here, but they will be like, hey, get up, you know, this is not, you don't need to be sleeping here, blah, blah, blah. And in a sense, okay, right, that is a law. That's the law. I can't fight that. But y'all, this man ain't bothering nobody. Now nobody was bothering him, but I'm just saying sometimes that has been the case. Here, but more so, like I said, in Tampa, and when I've gone to Houston, Texas, and I've been to, oh my gosh, like Pennsylvania, like I've been to places where it's like, okay, it's a lot of the homeless population is really, really like rampant. It's like major, and Oklahoma City even, and it's just sad what they do. You know what I'm saying? As far as the police officers, like, okay, these people, I can see if you're talking, like, what is it called? Swaddle. When you're in someone, I forgot. And y'all, like, Terrence, you look at the comments, we're telling you what you need to be. We're telling you what you're talking about, or what you're thinking of. But when you stay in a house illegally, I think it's swallowing or something like that. Anyway, when you're occupying a space that legally it's not yours. But I can see if it's something like that. But where are they going to sleep? And are they literally harming someone? No. And that's what I feel like in this world, and that's why I pray so hard, y'all. Even though I know, like, y'all know I'm a Christian, but I pray so hard because I'm like, where are we going within this world? You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, there's women and men, maybe getting abused by their loved ones. Somebody's committing a crime or breaking and entering here, doing this, burglarizing somebody's home, car, whatever the case may be. But you're sitting up here basically harassing a homeless person who is just sleeping because they don't have a home. Now, I don't know. Maybe they snort up all damn day long. Maybe they got uppers and the lowers, and they got this, they got that, and they just drink. You know what? That's their life. All right. If nobody don't take nothing from this live stream, even if there probably is some cops in the background looking, I'm just keeping it real. Like I said, give grace to yourself and give grace to others, and stop with the foolishness. I mean, like, for me, that, and I know if I know people say, well, Terrence, you're just talking here. My platform isn't like humongous, but I hope that maybe it does get to somebody where it's like, that happened to me so many times, and I was afraid to speak out about it and stuff. And then I don't want to be like, ridiculed. Or maybe if it could be a police officer. What if the police officer watching and he or she has a partner who does that, who thinks what is this, training day? You know what I'm saying? Thinks you above and beyond the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, where it's like, the law, that don't abide by me and stuff, whatever. I'm telling you guys, I can't tell you how many times I know this for a fact with the police academy, like on that force, because of my cousins stuff, have told me some of the things that these officers do. And I'm not gonna lie, it's black and it's white. You know what I'm saying? What they do in the community, they troll the bad neighborhoods because they know they're going to get somebody, and they go out looking for that. So meanwhile, in the Holly Hills or in the country, they don't go to those places. But meanwhile, somebody's getting chopped and screwed and all this other kind of mess. You know what I'm saying? It baffles me. It's just sad. And I know I'm not making this up with what happened to me. And I wouldn't just sit here, waste time talking about this if I really wasn't concerned, or if it really didn't matter, because it does matter. And it's like, okay, when does this stop? Like, this is crazy. And on top of that, am I drinking and driving? Am I swerving? If I'm doing any of that, don't ever let me go. Don't let these people go that even now, like I said, some of these Mexicans, they get out on Palm and all these other places in the daytime, drinking and driving, swerving, doing this, or the light turns red, they're driving right past it. That's why, guys, when that light turns red, don't just go. Always look, and look twice both ways. Take your time. Do it right. Okay, because it can be your life. Because these people will flat. I don't know where y'all are, but I know for a fact and damn sure they will drive past those red lights like it ain't nothing. Like it ain't nothing. And I can't tell you how many times I've done trauma. Oh my gosh, especially in Tampa, because it was that. People getting T-boned or their passenger driver side, getting, slammed into and stuff. I mean, folks are just, I'm sorry, people are reckless, especially here in Florida. That's why the insurance like increases, even mine and stuff. But I've been in and out of Florida for a while. I mean, I know the pros and cons of living here. But my point through it all is it needs to stop because it's just not right. Do the right thing. I need to do the right thing. You all do the right thing. People in the community do the right thing. If you know it's not right, don't. If you know it ain't right, don't do it. Don't do it. Now let me be very clear. I'm driving and I'm still on Winkler Road, and like even this morning getting back out there. Winkler Road, it's like 45 and it's 40. Y'all ever been on the road like that where it's 45, 40, then 35? My point is like where the speed limit changes. You damn right. I'm not gonna drive that speed limit. I'm not gonna do 60, but I'm not gonna just be driving no damn 30. And then even at one point it goes down to 25. I got to get to work. So it ain't that many cars on the stuff. So yeah, I'm probably still doing 40. Now, like the highest on the back end of it when it first starts is like 45. But this is my point. If the police officer were to have been behind me, and if I was doing that, you damn right, officer, I was speeding. But if I was on a call case, I would speed. Now I would even go that route if I was on call. I go like the Cleveland route because I mean, the speed limit just kind of like the lights kind of tend to be all green late at night, and then the speed limit is like stays the same. But I wouldn't even stop. I would just go on to the hospital, and then we can talk from there as I'm running in because I'm on call. You know what I'm saying? Now I must say when I was in places like it's so funny because West Virginia was like super racist, but they also took your license plate and all that stuff, your car and all that, and then they would actually so when charged or when the house supervisor would call you in, they would actually put that out with the police force with the police, so they would know if there's like what car did I have back then? I had a Yukon. And they'd say, oh, well, Yukon license plate, blah, 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 blah. It's almost like an Amber Alert. It's kind of weird, but I should say like an Amber Alert-ish, cold silver-ish, like when an elderly person just drives off or goes missing and they're driving, they silver alert, or like somebody, obviously kidnaps, a child or something like that and stuff. It's an Amber Alert, but it's almost like an alert for not law officials, obviously, but alert for like healthcare providers who happen to be on call. And so you just kind of get a nice relationship going with them. And I never had any issues with them. And also you don't abuse that because some people are like, okay, well, wow, I could just tell that I'm on call. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if it's right, do what's right. If it's wrong, don't do it. Do what's right. And I try my best to do that. Like I said, I'm being so honest with you guys. I'm not gonna drive you out of your damn mind. If I drive 20 miles per hour, 25 miles per hour, no, I'm not. I'm going to do at least like 40. If I did 40 just 2 minutes before I got here, why can't I do 40 in this? I'm gonna be real. And I'm driving before kids are even up. So ain't no school bus, ain't none of that. So I'll take my chances. That's how I look at it. I will take my chances. I don't have time. I'm sorry. I'm getting these dings. Why am I getting dings? Hold on one moment. I'll take my chances. I'm not gonna play these games with people. I'm not. Hold on one second. And I promise after this, I'm gonna get to the comments, you guys. I'm curious to see what y'all are asking or saying. And like I said, maybe some of you have experienced this, maybe some of you haven't, but This isn't like, I'm not trying to make this all about the race and I don't like, or I just can't stand the cops, but it's like, no, I'm not a fan of them. And this is one of the reasons why. And also this is coming, it is personal to a point because I know what I've done as far as in the hospital because of cops that are reckless. You know, I know what I've done. I'm not just saying stuff. I know for a fact, like it is, some things they do is unacceptable and it's overlooked. And now with all the things going on, that's a blessing too, because there's been a lot of a lot of wrongdoings and mishaps and all this other kind of stuff. But now it's like they got to have the body cam on. Now it's more cameras. Now it's like these things have been happening, but now you're being held accountable more because of what's going on in the world. And I'm not mad about that part. Okay, let me get to the comments. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hey, Chair here say I'm doing well. T, how are you? I'm doing good. I love you so much, X-Man Gaming. Come on, baby. Let's do it if it takes all night. If it takes all night. I know that's right. Thank you again. It's Gamma's World. Hey, Cherry. Hey, welcome to the TNT Family Show. All channel members, X-Man Gaming channel members, I appreciate y'all so much. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. Said, yes, I overstepped this morning and my daughter have missed school today and I feel like a bad mom. No, don't feel bad. You overslept and your daughter missed school because she needed to miss school, and you overslept because you're supposed to oversleep. You're supposed to have overslept. God probably, you never know. I don't care what nobody say. I'm saying it. God has saved you from something, even though the situation may look like it's bad, but He saved you from something. That's how I look at it. Because you know what? Does that happen on a regular basis? No, it don't. I beat you to it, Tina. It does not happen on a regular basis. It's gonna be okay. I keep getting, it's like I'm getting text messages. I'm getting, you know what I think it said? Is it okay? So not Joyful Julie, but Thing Do is live, and there's some other people live. Okay, that's a part of the stock community. I get some notifications. I get some. I don't get everybody, but I get some. Okay. Congrats, Terrence. You are doing your thing. A D thing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Gamma. Thank you. God bless you. Hey, Cherry. Hey, you're saying, hey, X-Man Gaming, MSJW. I have not been in a live for a long time. Well, MSJW. I had to look. I know it's 4 letters, but I gotta be real clear with it because I'm 4 degrees and can't even read. But MSJW, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being in this one, and it's okay. You're always welcome. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. Tina says, "Hey, Cherry Boo, oh, you look amazing. See, you're doing beautifully. Keep up the awesome work. Congrats. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's Gamma's World. Thank you. Hey, Cherry. Hey, I'm telling you guys, like, it's like I come on here naked, but then they would shut my channel down. And then people say, I told y'all, see, he's doing that damn EDP 445 mess, so I'm not going to be naked, okay? Just saying. I'm not going to come on naked. But I've lost a little bit more. And I ain't going to lie, I think it ain't the oxtails. I think it was, the rice. Because I ain't going to lie, I've had it religiously since I've been back here. I've had it every Friday, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I would have it even Thursday, when I get off work a little late. But with the yams, like, I don't eat like a bunch of cake, this, that. Even though Watson Decorate made me that awesome 7-Up cake. Loved it. Like I said, I did share some of it. So I wasn't a pig. I didn't eat the whole thing by myself, but I did share some of it. I shared quite a bit of it, and it was delicious. So good. But that's not obviously I don't eat that every day. And I didn't, eat the oxtail rice and all that stuff, the mac and cheese, yams, collard greens every single day. But I was having more and more and more of it. And I must say, even with walking and stuff, it didn't balance out. I wasn't gaining, but I wasn't losing like I know I could. And so even just what I've just purchased some more stuff, some more low carb things I've gotten. Let me show you guys this now that I'm live. Hold on 1 second. But I want to do like a separate video or I'm not going to have it right now. I'll do a separate live stream or video on these because I saw this on YouTube. So I was like, oh, let me see if the store has it. And they did have it. It's called Magic Spoon. Non-sponsored, but will be, Lord willing. But this is Magic Spoon protein cereal. Has 13 grams of protein. 4 net carbs. And this is the flavor of fruity, naturally flavored. And so I'm excited to try these. And people, I've tried some in the past, and this was $9, like $8.90, $8.79, $8.97. It's a little bit over $9. But it's a very thin box. Y'all, look, my head is bigger than it. But anyway, but now I can incorporate more things that they didn't even have 5 and definitely not even 10 years ago. So that, I'm not trying to say that makes it easier. That makes it more doable because it's still complicated. Losing weight is not easy. It's not easy. And maintaining is not easy. So I don't know if y'all can look at some of my old videos or look at some of the old live streams. Can you tell? Can you see the profile? Do you see this? I'm doing this and I still got a neck, So I didn't have that luxury, some time ago. So I'm just gonna keep being positive, keep trying to motivate myself, and also keep looking at people like you all because you guys really do help. You help. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the tennis court too. Like I said, I will walk around later on tonight, but I may go to that tennis court and hit the backboard and just think about the cops being the backboard, and I got the tennis ball, and y'all know I got a mean forehand. I'll just start slamming that damn tennis ball against the backboard. It's a stress reliever. It really is. I'm just all like, I know I'm joking and I'm playing with these things, but I'm really serious, you guys. This has to stop. It has to stop because I feel like all it's gonna do is just keep driving that bridge between like us and police officers, and it shouldn't be that way. Like I've seen videos where in the community, it was a white cop in the black community. He plays basketball like every freaking weekend with the kids who are all white, who are all black, and he's playing basketball with them and stuff. And it's just like, wow. And how that started was back here. I don't know if y'all saw that story, but it's like it's been like a huge story. But how it started was like, a couple people called the cops on the kids. They're driving, right? They called the cops. Now, Karen kids, I don't know, but they called the cops on the kids because the kids are in these streets. Okay, so y'all know, growing up in the projects and stuff, whatever. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. We did do that, and then when cars would come, hell, we would move out the way. But nobody called the cops on us. I mean, we ain't out here robbing nobody. But Lord is my witness. People can't. It's somebody out there. It's somebody out there who just thinks that this is just god awful. Anyway, I hope don't shut me down, YouTube. Don't shut me down. Okay, those are my ring fingers. My ring fingers, not my middle finger. Anyway, so but instead of him like saying, okay, you guys need to stop, don't do this, he was like, hey, what if I tell you guys, hey, play this day or do this day, and I come out with you, and it's like, oh yeah. And he kept coming out, and obviously it was just it was a way that he can patrol, but then also like it's fun. It's just awesome that he got that relationship, and then they raise money, and oh my, y'all, it's just a great story. They raise money. And, he still goes out there. They raise money for this. They made this basketball court and, like in the hood. And it's awesome. It's a beautiful thing. It doesn't take what if the cop was just like, okay, mean and negative and nasty. And then that changed the trajectory of those children, which I say young adults. It changed the trajectory because they don't have the luxury of my nieces and nephews. They can just like they can go to the pool. They can shoot. They can do all this. They do all that in the country. Jamon Jr. is driving. Kelsey is on the 4-wheeler. Japrince is on his dirt bike. I mean, they're just going all around and this and that. Well, a lot of kids don't have that luxury, and they know that they are blessed and they're fortunate. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, look at what that cop did. The white cop did, in the black community, made a difference. And I love that. If everybody can think this way, I don't care what walk of life. Like I say, gay, straight, bi, Ninja Turtle, green, brown, double black, triple chocolate black, pale white, powder white, whatever, vanilla white, whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter if we all can come together and just stop with the judging and stop with the nastiness. And then also, if there's things on our minds, or if we're in that position of being like a police officer, okay, well, stop the people. Let the person know what the hell is going on, and stop trying to scare them out, because you ain't gonna scare my ass off the road. I'm gonna mess with you. You know what I'm saying? I did just this. I was walking as they was driving slow, and I was just like this. I'm not playing with y'all. I have no tolerance for nonsense. And I know I did a live stream about this. I did this months ago. I know my rights as an individual. Look, I am no special than you. And it's just, and it shouldn't be, it should never have to get this way or elevate to this point. It shouldn't. We should have never experienced those things. I don't care what the hell Michael Brown did. I don't care what the hell Tiana Taylor, all these other people, Breonna Taylor, and I said Tiana Taylor, God forgive me. I listened to them music, but Breonna Taylor and all the others. It doesn't matter what they had, what they did. These people should not be gone. They shouldn't be. And then meanwhile, you got these people who's blowing this up and doing this, and it, they are not black. So a lot of those people, and the reason why they gone is because pretty much they unalive themselves. Really, the majority of those cops would have spared their lives, but I mean, I'm just keeping it real. You see it in the news all day long, but a lot of people don't want to talk about it. Now, again, my platform is not as big, not yet, as T.S. Madison's and as Tasha K's, Peach McIntyre's, CJ So Cool. It's not as big, but it doesn't. I don't care if you got one person. I don't care if you got zilch in your live stream. You see that? You see, you see that? I don't care if you got zilch. You still speak when you know you're speaking from the heart and you're speaking the truth. Speak it, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, God's gonna make sure that somebody hears this. And it's going to be people who really want to hear it and need to hear it, but probably are afraid and maybe experiencing it themselves. And when they see somebody like, man, he's cool, he's this, he's that, just like me, he's talking about this and he ain't afraid. No, why do you have to be afraid? This is actually one of your rights, the right to speak. That's legit a right. Nobody can stop you from speaking. It seems like yesterday, but forever. Oh. Get you some sleep tonight. I'll try to. I'll say I will, but I don't know. I'll give me 3-4 hours. I'll be good. Tamika Davis, how you doing? It's already 2025. It came so fast. X-Men Gaming. Look, I'm not lying. Like I'm thinking. We think about taxes and this and that, and I'm like, oh gosh, what am I going to get everybody for Christmas? This year, and I'm thinking about all the later birthdays and just it just goes fast. It goes fast. Don't you remember? I remember what I did New Year's for 2024. That's why I say this is just bizarre. This is crazy. It goes so fast. Thank y'all so much for engaging with each other. Thank y'all so much. Mika, hey. Oh, no one should be above the law. X-Men Gaming, absolutely. But there are officers that think they are. And I have family that have told me, and even they have said that they've done this and this and that. Now again, like I just told y'all, I don't follow all the speed limits. Does everybody in here follow the exact speed limit? Have you going? Now I'm talking like it. Say if it's 30 and you going 31, well then that's breaking the speed limit law. But you do it, and I feel like we all try and be good of a character. I mean. You're going 30, you're going 35 into 30, even 40 into 30. Like, I don't think that that's crazy. But again, that's breaking the law. I'm not saying that that's something they can never do because we do it. All I'm saying is don't do things where literally like it can really end someone's life or even yours. Don't do that. Like I said, if if it's, if it ain't, if it ain't right. Because I'm sorry, what ain't right is the fact that this went from literally not even 2 minutes down the street. Ain't no school zone listening, but you go from 40 to 25. You trying to set me up. You're trying to set me up. My thing is they never really show up when you actually really need them. At least that's the experience I had. You know what, X-Men Gaming? You ain't lying. You ain't lying. I'm from a neighborhood in Mississippi, in Mississippi, in Columbus, Mississippi, where they don't call the cops. They don't call the cops. I was watching the child back here, and it's like they had the thing where it's like defund the police, don't call the police. And to be honest, that was like that kind of still is my community, where my old like stomping grounds, my neighborhood. That's us. Like the cops really make it worse. And also, I feel like you get, and this is not just a race thing. Like you get like new black cops, new Hispanic cops, new white cops and stuff, and they just don't know how to deal with the hood. They don't. But then you get like some, y'all know, you probably got the OG cop, be it white, black, female, male, and they just know how to talk to people. They know, they get people. Like that same cop that made the difference. I want to say that was in Cleveland, Ohio, if I'm not mistaken, but he made a difference. He didn't let whoever called the cops and stuff get to the point where he just go in and he just be all like extra. He knew that was an outlet. And I think it was talking about, I mean, it was a huge story. It talked about how they didn't have a Boys and Girls Club, that I think they had a community center or something like that in the past, and it burned down, and nobody else, like you have, we want to, everybody got all this vote for me, the law, your officials and stuff, but then they don't do diddly squats. Do stuff. Be like, actually make something of something. Or make something of nothing, like really do something, make a difference. And that's the part that's aggravating too. I feel like there's no difference being made. Seems like that they always not where they really supposed to be, right? What and harassing me that's the last place you need to be. But I made sure to speak it because I want to speak into existence. I said, God, and I'm not gonna say go harass somebody else. Don't harass nobody. Don't bother the homeless guy sleeping at the 7-Eleven bench. Don't harass my ass. Don't harass the beat up old 4150 or the old sedan. As long as those headlights on, not unlike yours, and as long as the brake lights work, unlike yours, because you turn your lights off. You trolling my ass. What is this? Okay, is there a mass killer or somebody or out on the loose and they're driving this same car? Okay, well, pull me over. Pull me over. I don't understand. No, sir, no, ma'am, that's not what's going on. What's going on is you're harassing me. And dang it, this Negro, he didn't break the law, and he's pulling up to, I guess this is his condo, and he's walking upstairs. Oh, he's opening the key. Yeah, because I live here. Even if I didn't, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. What is wrong with people? Hey, Dumbo Nini, I was talking about y'all. I said I'd get y'all cooked, but I'm not. Okay, I'm not drinking. Wait, what happened? Oh, I hope you heard it. Wisconsin, time should not matter, right? It shouldn't. Now, let me tell you now. I was exempt from this because my ass was working. When COVID happened when I was in Texas. I was at a hospital. I worked in Galveston, and I lived in an Airbnb in Webster, Texas. So that's like a 20-minute drive, not really too far. But y'all know Houston, Webster, Galveston, all that's like kind of close to each other and stuff. Because I was eating my ass off in Houston. I found this freaking restaurant, this soul food place, and oh my, it's so good. Anyway, but also not the Dunkin' Donuts, but the Shifty Donuts. Oh my, and those kolaches. Oh my gosh. But anyway, y'all know I gotta bring up food. But my point is, to the whole thing is, it's like, the time, it definitely should not matter. And okay, yes, that okay, it was COVID time, but okay, so they did have a curfew, but not for like people like, like the front line and all of that. But at the end of the day, like even if it curfew or not, like okay, I guess what I'm trying to say is curfew or not, even if that was the case, why would you be behind me 4 times? 4 different times, and then you get like, what is this? Like, what do you think? Oh, what, you gonna hit like the lottery or something? I don't have nothing. Oh, like, what are you doing? Like, what? Like, were you trying to harm somebody? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My spirit, and I prayed and stuff. Whatever. My spirit said I'd be fine. Everything was gonna be fine. But it was unsettling though. So I knew I would be okay, but it was still unsettling. Like I thank God for my mindset. I thank God for everything. Like I say, I thank God for this because again, this experience allows me to bring it, to the forefront. Like I love to make things. I love to bring awareness to everything. I know people say, "Oh my God, serious is so bad," but no, it's not bad in my mind because I'm serious. Somebody may be experiencing this and don't want to talk about it, or I don't know, maybe just getting new to YouTube and to see this and be like, "Okay, wow, I'm really intrigued by the story." But this is really what happened. You not my daddy, Popo. I hate the fact that they want to tell you, "Oh, you can't be outside." Like what the right? Exactly. When you're kind of bigger, brother, they seem to get very intimidated. X-Men came in. I believe that. I believe that. But this is the deal too. Like, I mean, they did eventually see me when I got out the car, this morning. Kind of, going, coming up to my apartment. But I mean, you can tell I'm a bigger guy and stuff. I mean, you can see that I'm black from inside the car and stuff. But you really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know full out what shows up when they run your license plate, but that's what I'm saying. You really don't know what's going on. Like what I shouldn't be of any like I shouldn't be I really shouldn't be intimidating to you, especially just being in my car and stopping at the red light. Like, okay, I was in Tampa and I call a spade a spade. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I was in Tampa, and y'all know it's against the law now. When you stop in the pedestrian walkway, you know how I'm walking outside and I'm like I'm waiting to walk, and then somebody pulls up and they're in that walkway where I can't just walk and I have to maybe walk behind their car. That is against the law. That's actually running the light or running the stop sign. That literally it is. And I do it. And I know probably other people do it too. You guys, we have to stop before the walkway. The walkway, that pedestrian walk is for the pedestrians. Now, especially when they got the right of way. Now, if they don't have the right of way, we still stop before because anything can happen, right? But we stop before, and then when we get, you can turn right on red. You can turn right on red in some places here. Some places, even in Mississippi, we have where there's no turning right on red. In Illinois, Carver, Illinois, you can turn left on red. If you're in the far left lane on a one way, you can turn left on red, but you have to obviously, yield to the cars and all that stuff. All I'm saying is you just can't be stopped. You can't be stopped, and idling like in the walkway. That's against the law. And that's why now again, that's so little, right? It's so basic. But they pulled me over and they said, sir, they obviously asked, okay, where you going, this and this and that, things that shouldn't be done to their business, but I'm always complying. And I'm like, I'm coming from I want to say, you really want to, I'm coming from the store and stuff. I'm headed, back to my apartment, but I want to say something bad. I'm coming from picking up a prostitute or whatever. Felicia that's down the street and stuff, and she be over by this store. Yeah, I just picked her up and dropped her off. You want to be, but I don't do that because at the end of the day, I don't want to poke the bear. Don't poke me, I ain't gonna poke you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be respectful and be considerate. I'm gonna be compliant. Compliancy is always that's like my first name. I'm compliant in everything that I do. I'm not above anybody, not y'all or anybody. Okay, so I'm always compliant. So therefore, there should be no issues, is what I'm saying. Yeah, you should feel protected at all times. It's unsettling because they supposed to protect and not make folks feel uneasy. Okay, absolutely, Cherry. You have your scrubs on. I'm sure they can see you're going to work. Well, no, Cherry, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have scrubs on. I know I'm late. I know you now know this, but I had a black sweatshirt on, black shorts, Nike, socks and all that. I mean, I was sexy. Hell, you know what I'm saying? I got a black beanie on and stuff, but no, they don't. Yeah, like today I have scrubs and stuff, but I mean, not last night, leaving and coming, I don't always have scrubs on. I think probably 80% of, 80% of my time I have scrubs on, but like I said, if I did or if I didn't, because if I had scrubs on, I could still be some sick individual. Pull me over. But you're trying to figure out, okay, where is he going? What is he doing? Like what's going on? Like, really, what are you like? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Absolutely, we going everywhere. Oh, I love you, Cherry. Sir Redness K Pop said, hey, Sir Redness, how you doing? Thanks for coming over. I appreciate you. It's Gamma's World saying, hey, Sir Red. I'm Pat. Popo just be on some shit most times. Yeah, they do. They do. I agree. While they were following you, they could have actually missed someone that was actually doing something wrong. Shaking my head. And I'm X-Man Gaming. Now, this is what I pray. I pray to God that they truly did, but I'm telling you, in my heart, I feel like they did. Like, crimes happen every minute, and it's proof. And even if it's something small, but it happens. And I think that I just think, like, my deal is, okay, so now I'm seeing you twice, and I don't think I made myself clear, you guys. Twice, okay, like I said, 4 times behind me, but twice they turn off their headlights and then they're cruising. Now, cops they expose themselves, and then when they're driving in dark areas, they turn that light on their side, that side view light on, and they flash it. There was none of that going on. They basically didn't want me to see them. So do you what are you see? Like, I'm not gonna like just speed like out of crazy, but I'm not gonna lie. At some point, I know I was doing 35 and I probably went to 37 damn straight. And I purposely did this because I'm gonna drive like I normally drive. If you pull me over if I'm over 2 miles over the speed limit. But how dumb are you? You're not gonna get that big of you ain't getting that much of it's just gonna be a more inconvenience of you. I'm not gonna pay a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid, is what I'm saying. It's stupid. Meanwhile, you got people who don't even slow down at the yellow light, and then when it's red, they speed up and pass it, potentially harming somebody, causing a head-on collision, causing a side, causing some type of accident. Be there then, but like y'all said, honestly, yeah, they're not there when they really should be. Yo, big facts, X-Man, for real. Right, for real, X-Man Gaming speak. You speaking nothing but facts. And I don't like it. And let me tell you, I'm being very clear. I don't hate nobody or nothing. And I don't hate the police. Lord my witness, if I said that, I guess I hate my cousins. I don't hate nobody. I just want you to do right. Funny Shop said there was 2 cops in 1 car. Yes. Here in Fort Myers, Florida, and you'll see a lot of it if you're here. Now, I can't speak about the entire state, but I can speak about Fort Myers. There are 2 cops in 1 car. So they have it where, and that may not be every time, but it's the majority of the time, because I feel like they have it where that's their backup. That's their backup anyway. But again, that still does not mean that they don't call another car. A lot of times, like I said, very, very seldom you'll see just 2. You're going to see anywhere from 3 to 5. And I'm not just exaggerating. You will see 3 to 5 cops every time you see somebody pulled over on the side of the road. You will see that. And I'm talking about within this state, though. So brown man driving a Denali is an issue. I'm just saying, hey, Cherry, hey, I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't, we shouldn't assume, but what are you giving me? What are you giving me to work with? Is it because of that? Like, is it? Like, Lord knows I get looks all the time. I mean, from people, or and I can't stand people. Oh, that's you. Like, is that you? You know? You got to like even like okay. For instance, I was in Rick One Ball live stream. I think he did a little short on it. It was so cool. But Rick One Ball got like this mountain. He's in his man cave. He got this mountain of damn shoe boxes behind him. I said, bro, are those all shoes? He was like, yeah, man, yeah. He's like, I got over like 60 Jordan. I'm like, what? But I'm just saying, like, if I could just see the shoes, I wouldn't say, man, like, is that you? Like, okay, who's to say that he can buy another 60 pair? Why wouldn't he be able to buy pairs of Jordans? Why can't any of us do anything? Why can't any of us drive what we want to drive? Why can't any of us be in the house we want to be in? Why can't I be in a hoopty? Why can't I be in a freaking Mercedes or whatever, which really are hoopties too. No shade to people who got a Mercedes. But those cars, I mean, you bet like the Mercedes and those Range Rovers, you better buy another one because you'll be buying it. The other one will be for the parts because those things break down. I be seeing so many of those in the shops. But my point is, I'm just saying, like, nothing should come as a shock. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like if it is coming as a shock, okay, really, what's going on then? Like, really, what are you shocked about? What are you concerned about? I want to know. I want to understand these things. Dumbo Nini said, hey, everyone. Hey, again, Dumbo and Nini. They can see you're clean after running your plates. Well, Cherry, that's exactly what my cousin said. And they can also see, like, okay, now again, I know they're in Mississippi, but they can see like your driving and all that. Like they can see your record. Now, not necessarily they can see. They probably can see like, okay, well, the last time I think, okay, now I think I know for a fact the last time you got pulled over, which for me has been like forever. But they necessarily can't see like insurance and unless I think it's something if you're like in the system or like have done something legally. You get what I'm saying? Like if there was like a warrant out or something like that, it can be more, but not when you like I'm just not I've never been arrested. I don't get in trouble. Like that's not my life. You know what I'm saying? But it's just irritating the fact that that's how they treat you. But they shouldn't even treat people. I don't care if you're a convicted felon. They shouldn't treat you like that unless you are breaking the law at the end of the day. And again, I don't want that damn job because maybe I wouldn't just get behind somebody, but I'll be looking and I'll probably assume myself too. But again, I'm gonna go to the source. Hey, Chef Tracy, how you doing? It don't even matter what you're wearing. They ran your place already, right? It would have been a reason to continue to pursue if the driver isn't doing anything suspicious and the plates are clean. Yep. Now I must say, I've driven in 32 states. My right-handed guy. They get behind me. You better believe they running your damn place, and then they merge over. They get it. They go on about their business. Why the hell are y'all turning y'all lights off? You turn your headlights off. Now, like I said, it's late. It ain't that many cars out. It really ain't none at this moment. But I'm like, that's so dangerous because really, I saw you do that. But what if people are kind of you are putting yourself in jeopardy? It's just dumb stuff like that. But then if that's like a tactic or if that's the process of what y'all are accustomed to do, because that part I ain't never seen that one. Now, hell yeah, you see people they putting over in the parking lot or they on the side or the median and stuff on the road. Yeah, they ready to drive off and give you a ticket because you're gonna be speeding. But that's normal. What happened last night is not normal, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling my right-handed God, I'm not playing. It's like, okay, are y'all trying to harm me because you're following me nonstop and then you follow me to where I live. And I do this number right here. Like none of that made sense. I do have the number of the I don't obviously have their badge numbers, but I do have the number. I have the time and I have the number of that police car. Not the Ninja Turtle, while not into the complex. Yes, and I'm not kidding, into my condominiums. They came into it literally like what I think what they're probably like. I'm telling you, they probably feel like, oh, well, he's just trying to park and because it's so dark here, y'all. He's just at night it is. He's just trying to park and get away from us. But even if that is the case, it's stuff, okay, well, pull me over or tell me. But what are you gonna say? Are you gonna lie and say, oh, your license, I couldn't reach your license plate because the light is out? No, the lights work fine. So you'd have to come up with something. Now, in the past, like I said, when I was pulled over, like it was Oklahoma, and I had my black one. Now my light did go out. One of the lights did go out by the license plate. It did go out, and so you can still see because you got your headlights, and I still got one light there. But you just wanted to be difficult, and you wanted to see, okay, am I going to smell some drugs or whatever? I mean, now the old Terrence, you probably would have smelled a Big Mac. You probably would have smelled a Big Mac with some extra Mac sauce. But this Terrence, maybe some pineapple juice, because I had some before I left, when I got called in. But I'm being so serious right now. Like, I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I barely drink, and I'm damn sure ain't gonna drink and drive. So, like, I don't know what is going on. Like, and why guys, why would somebody be a sitting duck doing that? Why? That's so stupid. You in a nice area, and since you're brown, you can't live in that area. Jerry, maybe that is what it is, but I would love, like, I know y'all probably like, Terrence, you just fibbing, you telling a lie. I would want them to put me over and say, and ask me, well, do you live here? And or go ahead and expose your racism. Y'all, let me tell you this. And my mama told me this a long time ago. My mama ain't never told me no lies. I ain't lying. From my understanding, because a lot of things she has said in the past is coming to pass. It's coming like I'm seeing it like play out. My mama said, I'd rather she was like, listen, because it's just like with like people say, oh, I'm afraid of funeral home dead people and stuff. Oh, the dead ain't gonna do nothing to you. Alive people is what's gonna hurt you. I can walk in the morgue like it ain't nobody's business. Hell, I did it the other day. It's nothing. I can go in funeral home. I wanted to get into mortuary. I wanted to get into mortuary science. I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think it does take a special kind of person to do that. But I'm just saying, those bodies are not going to do anything to me. I don't care about all this eeriness and all this other nonsense. They ain't doing nothing to me. It's the people who are alive. Them damn backstabbing, those people that's mad because maybe you got this money, maybe you in this, maybe you got the new funds, you got this, you got that. They hate you. Those are the people that you got to look out for, not the dead folks. So my mama told me that. She told me that you better pay attention to the people who don't show you that they potentially are racist or that they are racist, and so pay attention to those people, those quiet ones, the ones that just kind of look, they looking over their shoulder, they kind of side eyeing you. Open your eyes. She always told us to keep your eyes open. Because I'm not afraid of the ones, like, I wouldn't be afraid. Like, let me just say this. It's not to say I'm afraid of anybody, but I'm concerned about those particular officers. I'm not concerned with the ones that want to pull you over and just kind of be like a little pompous ass and be all condescending. Okay, congratulations. All right. Give me a ticket or not, which 9 times out of 10 you ain't gonna give me no ticket, but at least I know up front what's up. I don't know what's up with you because you being weird. I don't know. And so because I don't know and stuff, that makes it unsettling. Not to say that I'm afraid of stuff, but I don't really know what is your main agenda? What's your focus? What's your focal point? Because, like, I'm confused. I'm not here. If I wanted to be screwing around, I can do that. I mean, I do it legally, okay. To the point where, like, I'm not just gonna be like if I want to pick up somebody on the side of the road, which, y'all, I don't do that, okay? I don't. But if I wanted to, it's like, okay, who's to say I can't pick up somebody on the side of the road? These things, y'all, know your rights. It's not illegal, all right? It's not. Does it look suspicious? Yes. So that's why they can pull me over, but pull me over. That's not what I was doing, but I'm just saying, I think people got the wrong mindset. And that's what starts, like, all this commotion and this craziness. And now you have this, look, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like them. And because it's like, okay, look at having that title, look at what you've done. and not those particular officers. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they've done anything better or not. But from how you're treating me and what you're doing, you're not. That's not good. You've made me uncomfortable, and it's unsettling. At the end of the day, like that should never be the main. That should not be the main point. So here I am, having gotten called in twice and come back to the now again. I'm a little tired. I don't want to get called back in. And at that point, I was going to stay at the hospital. But here's the deal. I'm like, God, please I don't even want to get called in no more, because I'm like, okay, are they going to harass me again? Like I'm literally like I'm working today. Again, my mind is always on the patient, but I'm working and I'm thinking about, okay, when I do leave, I'm going to come and I'm gonna do a thumbnail. Especially, y'all know I barely do thumbnails. I be doing like taking a picture or probably putting some up there, but I did a thumbnail especially for this because I really wanted to talk about this because this is not okay. Yep. You're definitely gonna see me in the light, and I ain't gonna be in the no dark, no place. So there is no excuses. Absolutely right, X-Men Gaming. You're right. And now I do thank God being a content creator and being more like alert with my phone. Like, my phone is charged or I got an extra phone and I'll go live even. I'm gonna protect myself at all costs. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, yes, I have cameras, like in the I have like the limited one, and it has like some cameras, like kind of like in different angles and stuff, whatever. And that's a blessing, side and the front and back. But at the same time, like like I do have a dash camera and stuff, but those cameras don't record. But at least that, like, I'm able just to kind of like, does it make sense? Like, I can record something, or I'm quick to do that. Like the old me wouldn't even be quick to do that because I'd be afraid, oh, I'm touching my phone or I'm doing this. But now it's like, no, if I'm parked, my seatbelt is still on. You damn right. I'm gonna make video some kind of way, because a lot of times if that wasn't the case, and there's no really other cars out, so nobody's gonna be like, oh, let me go and let me go live and let me do video footage of him. Like, we're talking one something, two something. Like, there's nobody else out there. So definitely I would feel comfortable me going live or me doing a video myself. A crime can be done anywhere in any neighborhood. Absolutely right. They thinking you about to do a damn crime for real, for real. Like, but my deal is, it would be so funny because I'm like, what is the crime? Like, oh, he saved 2 people lives. Like, legit. Like, sometimes you get called and you be like, this could have waited. This could have waited. But no, these cases had to go. But that's what I did though. Meanwhile, I'm being harassed. I bet you money, I ain't lying. Think about the doctors. Think about the PAs. Think about the anesthesiologists. Think about them. These people, we're parking in the same. We all lined up. We park, but you know what's so funny is because 2 of them got a hoopties. They obviously are millionaires, and they're driving a hoopty to work. And look, and probably they driving a hoopty, and they not gonna get harassed, but I'm gonna get harassed. Let me go buy me a damn another cash car or something, and maybe that'll sum it all up. I'll buy me a little cash card, and I probably won't be harassed. Or I'll buy a cash card saying, hey, basically a hobo. I don't do drugs. Don't tailgate. I don't know. I mean, I don't get it. Why me? They were thinking they were in the Minority Report with Tom Cruise. Oh my God. The police do too much sometimes to the wrong people. Andrea, see, I respect what you're saying, but see, I get what you're saying, but see, that's why I said I was very careful with my words. I was like, because Obi be like, go harass somebody else. Don't go harass nobody. Don't go bother nobody. Go do your job when you're supposed to do your job. And then other than that, I don't know. Go. There's a couple Dunkin' Donuts that's kind of open. There's some 7-Elevens. Go have you some coffee and donuts. And I ain't even being disrespectful. Like, do your job when you need to do your job. They're just like taxes and stuff. Y'all, I'm walking and stuff. Y'all know I be getting my steps in. I can't. Nah, my right-handed God ain't lying. This could not happen to me in New York. Like especially not busy parts of the city. But it's like I'm walking downtown. Like okay, the taxis pull up, or hell, I'm out by the parking lot. When I was live with Tracy, I'm going back to where sometimes I park my car in that parking lot. They pull up beside me. And some, all of them can't speak. They can't speak English, but it's like right. I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. Like it's like hell, they'll just pull up beside you. You know what I'm saying? They want to force you to get a ride. Now I don't know. Like I mean, it's too much, but I guess I guess it's like that's great customer service. My point is, it's just like you don't need to like be forceful. Because I don't want to get into the cab, to be honest. But then also, because I feel like when you need one, there's nowhere there's none around. But then also, I feel like these cops can be a little less forceful. They can be a little less like stalker-ish, or just don't bother nobody. When you get a call, you handle it. If ain't nobody called nothing in about okay, well this red car blah 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 was speeding doing. I mean, okay, that is different. But we know that didn't happen. Their job is not to stalk folks, though. Right? Exactly. Sherry, when I tell you this happened to me, and it is, I just don't want nobody to go through this. I'm not even being funny. Like I don't care what color, how good, how bad you look. I'm sorry. I can't look. I can't be 100% serious, right? But I don't care how you look. It just shouldn't happen to you. It shouldn't happen. I remember I was at a store and this white guy came in with the black, so white and black couple. And this honest guy, I was at it wasn't Aldi's. Wait, was it Aldi's? It was Aldi's. No, I'm lying. It's not Aldi's. It was a Mexican like Aldi's, if you will. Because that's where I got those. I got some sugar-free pina coladas, whatever, like pina colada juice, some pico juice from there, but I can't find that juice to save. I can't find that juice at all to save my life. But I did find my pineapple Minute Maid juice, which was already back there, but they just Terrence really bad. Okay, so anyway, I was at the register and stuff, and this couple comes in, and this black. I mean, this woman black, she black, beautiful skin though. You know how you so black it shines, but her skin is beautiful. And then the white guy come in, he's coming in, with her and stuff. They're holding each other hands, and this man got piercings and tattoos. I mean, it was crazy. Now let me tell you now, as wild as that is, I look and then I go back to, to what the woman is doing, rigging my stuff up, and I'm about to pay and I'm about to go. I'm not like, oh my gosh, he's in here. He's gonna like rob the store. He's gonna do this because it's probably the man with the suit and tie that got out the Tesla or the Denali that's probably gonna do the robbing. You stop judging and just do your thing. Does that make sense? Hey everybody, happy New Year 25. They can 2025 can say you are new here. Oh wow, Vernell Livingston. Thank you so much, Vernell. How you been? How you doing? I have not seen this car before. There are a lot of bad things that are spread about a certain type of people, and also there are those types of people that actually makes all of them look the same, unfortunately. Yeah, X-Men Gaming, you're right. X-Men Gaming, bro, you are just super intelligent. I'm not just saying this. I mean, I appreciate you so much. Like every time you drop into like the comments and to the live streams, like I mean, I know you go above and beyond with engaging, and I appreciate you. But like you never miss. Like, and I'm not being funny when I say that. Like you are so wise beyond your years, y'all. X-Men Gaming that's a young brother, and he's just always on it. And I love see people like you. And honestly, God, it's all of you guys in here. I'm not just saying this, but especially like some of the younger generation, the people younger, it gives me so much more hope. It really does. Like there's a lot of smart younger people in the world, And that's a blessing. It's a blessing. And reasonable and rational. I should say rational. Like my deal about it is, let's just, call a spade a spade. We can't be reneging over here and stuff. Okay, you make a mistake, you own them to it. You do this, you own them to it. Like at the end of the day, if you are doing something wrong, you write that. Like, and I think that's a huge I say lesson, a huge thing my mom taught me. You own up to what you're at fault of. At the end of the day, like that's how the world is able to evolve into something that is more trustworthy and beautiful and honest. It's just so many people. I'm sorry, you know how you deal with so many people who just lie for no reason. Stop lying. It's like one bad apple spoils the whole bunch, right? Hey, Cherry. Hey, I was talking about that. I feel like I was in the grocery store or something like that. And it was like, and I was looking at the apples. I did some short or whatever back here. And it's just so nostalgic. And I was like, it's crazy how all those apples, look at all those apples. And you got like a couple bad ones in there. And it's just going to spoil it for the rest of them. And there's so many apples. But that's exactly what it is. It's just like being in a classroom. And yeah, people can say I'm a teacher's pet. Well, I'm a teacher's pet. But I'm quiet. But then, like, I'm quiet, and a lot of other people quiet. But then you got this one or two, like, little, class clowns. And now we can't go. We don't get an extra, like, recess, or we don't have the pizza party. And it's like, couldn't y'all have just shut the hell up? Or maybe, like, could your parents have just let you stay home? Because I wanted my damn pizza. Hell. And it was that square pizza. The school pizza, that pizza's off the chain. Cool in the game ain't got nothing. Ain't cool. Wait, Kong. Ain't got nothing on me. That's exactly where I'm hitting at you. Wow. I'm picking up what you putting down, brother. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. X-Men Gaming. Hey, Cherry. Hey, y'all are just amazing. Y'all awesome. I love y'all. Like, the comments are just everything. Right? When does this nonsense come to an end? When does it come to an end? Like, it seems like a lot of times I ask this, and then you see in the media, in the news, where it's like, okay, this person shot and killed a cop, or this cop shot and killed this person, and that does not need to be the conclusion. The conclusion needs to be like that damn cop that was in Cleveland, where he was called, and that man still to this day meets up with these kids who are even older now and plays basketball with them. Not me. Okay. Not to mention, okay, you're staying in shape. The community is super healthy. Crime even has gone down in that area and stuff. Y'all, not all white cops are bad. Not all black cops are good. I hope I'm getting to somebody. I hope you hear me. Definitely, it's like a never-ending nightmare, right? I was just telling my friend, stop saying rude things to homeless, and you never know when it will be her turn. And she has to, and that will never be me. And this is what I had to say. Tina, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And like I said, I'm telling you guys, God is my witness. I'm not perfect, but as I continue to grow in life, I try my best not to judge others. You never know. Tina, you said a mouthful when you were like, it could be us. Maybe we're a job away, a job away, a car away, a home away from being homeless. You know what I'm saying? You never know. We should be free to move around, and also, and our children, right? Oh, wow, TNT, without us or them be scrutinized. Exactly. We should be free to move around, and also our children, without us or them be scrutinized. Oh, absolutely, Cherry. Yes, I have to. I have said it to her. That's just crazy. You never know when you, Cherry. I got you. I promise you. I understand. I got all y'all. Y'all ain't never got to worry about putting what you're meant to say, because I get it. Okay. X-Men Gaming says you never know when you might be trading places with that person. That's why I always stay humble and do what I can to help anyone, because everything can get taken away from you at any moment. Absolutely. My mama always told me that. Always told me that. Humble yourself. You never know. And also she said, remember I said the girl I had a crush on in school, Natasha. Shout out to Natasha. I love her. I love her. She's still beautiful to this day. Got 2 kids, beautiful, just beautiful single mom. But I told her this and stuff, and we just kind of we laughed about a little bit and stuff. And I don't know, it's crazy because it's like I don't have, you don't have those feelings now. But anyway, I'm getting beside the point. But I was telling my mom, and my sister said at times like, "Oh wow, she's driving. I wish I had that car," or they say, "Oh, wish you had the clothes and this." And I'm gonna say, "Don't you dare! Don't you do that! Don't you do that!" Now Natasha's just awesome. Her parents were awesome, but she did go through a lot. Her mom and dad went through a whole lot. And then they got a divorce, and it was a lot. But my mom said, "Don't you do that? You better not. Don't you be wishing that you had what she had or he had, and then you want this, you want their life. You don't know what those people going through, or what they had to go through to get that." And you know how I say, because sometimes when I feel like all the times when you're on the outside looking in, it's never the same when you're on the inside. I mean, it could be better than you thought it could, but I feel like very often it's worse than you thought. I stay in my lane. I thank God for the things I have, and that's just what it is. Thank y'all so much for coming, and I appreciate it. Hey, Patty's Hair Candy and more. Hey, Terrence and chatters listening on my drive from work. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Patty. Happy New Year. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Lena Majesty LOL Dunkin' Donuts. Well, I had said Dunkin' Donuts, but you know what? But when I was in Texas, I was like Shipley's, but they should go to the Shipley's. But they can go to Dunkin' Donuts here though. But you were talking about when I was like talking about they need to get the donuts and the coffee. They do. And I'm not trying to be mean, but they just do. Their job is to protect and serve. Exactly. My services is to make sure that I'm doing everything right by this community. Like, okay, in a sense, protect and serve as well. In a sense, we all do that, no matter what the case may be. And I think if everybody does abide by that and respect each other, you guys, the world will be better. I know we're not talking about perfection. I'm just saying it'll be better. We shouldn't be dealing with this. Facts, X-Men trading places with Eddie Murphy. It was a comedy, but was very realistic at Cherry. Wow. I feel like I saw that. Very true facts. Well, I think I'm all caught up. Thank y'all so much for being in here. Oh my gosh. It's 4:37. I was gonna do an hour. My computer's gonna end up dying. I don't have it on a charger. But thank y'all so very much. But that's what happened. Yes, I was harassed by the cops, and I'm like, what's up with that? What's up with y'all? Like, it's crazy. Like I said, I've written down that the number that patrol car, that number, and the time and stuff, whatever. And you know what, guys? Like, I mean, that just kind of freaked me out. Oh, that's Joanne. You guys, hold on one moment. Hello. Hey, man, I know you guys have been trying to get in contact with me and stuff, but it's just been crazy because I'm like, okay, I'm at work. And then I think I left a message. I want to say maybe, was it Eve something, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve? But I mean, you guys had closed early that day. Absolutely. I don't blame you, okay? Now y'all was partying, my ass was working, okay?
I wanted to schedule a time to go over the policy, and then by the time we go over it, I'm hoping by that date the decreased amount would have generated. It doesn't happen until it gets a little bit closer. I think we're on the cusp of it. But I just wanted to call to give you that good news and then schedule a time if you're free. I know you work, so whatever's going to be most convenient for you to kind of go over the policies, make sure everything is still good for you.
Okay, yeah, awesome. I love good news now. That's awesome.
Amen.
Okay, so what time do you guys close?
We close at 5, but if I need to do like a 5:30 or something like that, just let me know. I'll just prepare for it in the future.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
well, so when can I do it with you? Like, far as like the day wise, or what would be better?
So I'm in the office and any day during the week from 9 to 5. Sometimes I can get in at 8 a.m. if I know to be here at 8 a.m. And then I can stay late till like 5:30 if I need to, if that's easier for you with your work.
Okay, well, what about tomorrow?
I can do tomorrow. Oh. What I can do in the morning, or if we need to do the afternoon, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Could you do like later? Like let's just say like 4 o'clock.
Yeah. I have an appointment at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Unfortunately, I could do it Thursday at 4.
Okay. So I'm on call, but let's just shoot for Thursday at 4. I know, right? So I'm on call, and then I'll get a call. So it'll be 3:56, and they're gonna call me into the hospital.
If I call you and I don't get you, I know you're up there saving lives. So I'm gonna shoot you a text and be like, when you're done being Superman, you just give me a shout.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah, of course. Alrighty, sir. Well, I look forward to talking with you Thursday, hopefully. But if you need anything, you know to just shoot me a text. I'm here for you.
Okay, all right. Have a blessed one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Bye-bye. That's the State Farm insurance company. Keep trying to call me, and I called their ass back too, but they've been closing early New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, and he's telling me I got 2 cars. I'm praying because my insurance is so high here. Let me show you. I know I talk a lot of stuff, but my insurance, oh my gosh, my insurance is over $600 monthly for 2 cars. Now, again, my deductible is $250. So I got a real small deductible. They were like, Terrence, if you probably push it to like $500, $750, or even $1,000, which I'm like, oh, hell no. But, you can knock it down some more. It'd probably go from 600, like, maybe 350, 400. It's just not worth it. I don't know. But he said it's like significantly less. He sent me a message earlier. So that's a blessing. But State Farm is good. I love State Farm. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but every company that you're with, well, it's a lot of companies out there that you're not covered in all states and even out of the country. I'm covered out of the country and in state with State Farm. But that's not every company. So you have to really make sure, because people travel, right? I've traveled around the country and I've always had State Farm. I've had State Farm since I've been driving, and I was under my dad's insurance, for a little bit when I first started driving, right? But then I just transferred. Obviously, it's all mine, and now my dad's insurance is really, really low, but mine is lower now, so I'm happy. Oh, hey Terry, hey, his customer service is impeccable customer service, impeccable. Hold on, well, somebody could have been getting mugged, right? Oh wow, okay, I think I missed some comments. I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. Let me go up. Thanks again to y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna end this. I'm like, I don't want it to die on you. Okay. Thank y'all so much again, Pandy. I appreciate another channel member, Pandy Hair Care anymore. Hey, Nunu, how you doing? Says, hey, Terrence, and hey, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in, Nunu. Nunu, I'm loving that freaking profile pic. Oh, you are so beautiful. That's what we are going when. That's where we are going when we get our car. Yeah, State Farm. State Farm is awesome. Like I told y'all, I love float. Progressive is on something though. Progressive is on something. But State Farm is I love State Farm. I really do. And I love Joanne's Dolphins like the office because I feel like everybody everybody has great customer service. And I love great customer service. I love good customer service. I mean, but when you have great and excellent customer service, it just goes above and beyond. You said LOL. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Cherry, hey, dropping those channel member emojis. That's what I'm talking about. X-Men Gaming, thank you for dropping those emojis as well. Thank y'all for being in here. Thank y'all for all that you do. God bless all of you guys. Be careful out there. Wow, 444 on the clock. Oh, my stars. Yes, come through, spiritual numbers. Amen. You guys, health first and foremost to us all, and then it's going to be followed by wealth. Because we can't do nothing without the health. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be healthy to drive around and spend all this good ass money. Okay, so that's coming to all of us. I'm claiming it. Y'all better claim it. Get your hands out and claim it. Okay, I'm claiming it. Chef Trey said you skipped my question. I skipped your question. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Chef Tracy, don't you look? You gonna still feed me, right? You gonna still feed me, right? Crystal, I hope I didn't miss much. Love you, my son, King Terrence. Oh, thank you so much, Crystal. Thank you for coming in. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. Come on now, Gamma. That's a nice story about the cop in the community. It is, Gamma. It is. I miss a lot of y'all comments. That's what I run my damn mouth. Hey, Chill Will Crew. Oh my gosh. If you're not in here, I'm sorry. But hey, this is so true. I see the bigger picture when I miss something. It is with God protecting me from something. I'm so grateful for his coverings. You better say it. Even if you don't probably see it, it don't jump out at you. It's happening. God is protecting you from something else. And it's just not meant to be. Chef Tracy, I meant what you put. Can you put it again? Because it's a lot of comments, and I'm so grateful for the comment. But it's wait, dang, are you serious? LOL, that's crazy. Is that what you said? I don't know what you said, Chef Tracy. You got a cupcake? Oh no. What did you put, Chef Tracy? Could you put it again? Welcome to the TNT family says, yes. Blessings, TNT. Have a lovely day. Oh, thank y'all so much. Chef Tracy. Is it what did you say? What was your question? Could you put it again? Patty, thank you for those for dropping those channel member emojis. I love those butterflies and I love you. Patty, you look amazing. You are doing so good. You look amazing. I love the energy. Like, you do so much. Y'all check out Pandy's Hair Candy and More. Like, honestly, amazing content creator. Just a beautiful spirit inside and out. I enjoy your content, and I love your community posts. You have some of the most amazing inspirational community posts. Like, honestly, I look at those, like, God is so good because I just think sometimes it just comes at you and it's when you need it, and you may not even think you need it, but it's you do need it. And it's like, I love that positivity. Y'all know, like, I try my best to, be positive. And even when these type of things happen, to me and stuff, and I just appreciate y'all. It's Gamma's World Drop. I love spam those channel member emojis. Come on now. Chef Tracy, my computer's gonna die. What was your question? Sifting some salt. Mama, how you doing? Sifting some soil and more. Hey, it's a Terrence kind of thing in chat. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for the hearts. I've been seeing a whole lot of hearts. A whole lot of them. Thank y'all so much for those hearts. Thank you. God bless y'all. Chef Tracy. Look, I'm gonna drink a little bit of my sugar-free, zero sugar Minute Maid pineapple. Okay. Are you gonna type it in again? I see the hundreds. Thank y'all so much. Oh, I see the congratulations. Come on now. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Dumbo Nini, I love you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for all your support and the kindness. Skip my comment as well. I had said that the police can type the name, and they can see if you have not paid your child support, and they can arrest you. Really? Because I'm like, oh, snap. But then someone's like, Terrence, you don't have any kids. I'm like, whew, don't scare me like Tina, don't you scare me like that, Tina. Don't you scare me like that. No, Lord willing. When I have children, I'm gonna be an excellent father, like the father that I have. I'm gonna be a really, really great father. And I won't have to be put on child support. I won't have to be put on child support. We love you. I love you, Dumbo and Nene. Thank you so much for those emojis. Hey, Cherry. Hey, Nunu says, right in that order, Dumbo. Oh, I love you so much, Nunu. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Make me feel so good. Thank y'all so much. So, Chef Tracy said, to hell with you, Terrence. Chef Tracy Carruthers, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for missing your comment. I'm going to get out of here, you guys, because I got to start the rest of my day. But I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for listening to me. Y'all check each other out. When this comes out, I guess like far as like, video form, thumbs that up, share that out. Cause we need to do I want kids? Yeah. Andrea, yeah, and like I bring this up at this surreal, right? Because I said, okay, Terrence, don't bring up your ex. But my ex-girlfriend actually she was pregnant with would have been like it would have been like my first child. And she had a miscarriage, unfortunately. But I love children. I love kids. We are adopting. I'm just saying, really? That's awesome. Ain't no wrong with that. It's Gamma's World. See ya. And to be honest, I don't know. Like, I was talking to my dad about that. I said, I might have to, I don't know, I may save some of my, this is kind of really TMI, but I might just save some of my sperm. I don't know. I don't know. What if I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? See ya. Yes, they can, and that is what they do out here. Yep. That's awesome. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much. God bless y'all. Andrew, I'm just saying, you never know. You never know. But anyway, thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate y'all. I genuinely appreciate you all so much. I can't do this without you guys. I really can't. I really, really, really can't. So thank you for coming in. All the channel members, thank y'all so much. God bless all of y'all. Thank you to all like new and old, subscribers, supporters. Thank you to the viewers. I know y'all back here looking at me and you're trying to figure me out. But subscribe and comment. It's okay. It's okay. Please comment. Again, sorry that you guys experienced that. Oh, wow. It's Gamma's World. Thank you so much for saying that. But, it's not your fault, but I appreciate you for, saying sorry. But you know what? I'm not going to let that, you realize, like, call or not, I'm going to get my ass back out there. Like, can't nobody keep me, can't nothing keep me down. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh, no, I got to keep on moving. Like, I'm going to keep moving, even though I know the lyrics of the song. It's just, everything just goes blank. I don't know, maybe the 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours and 45 minutes of sleep. I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate y'all so much. We're going to continue to be positive, but real. Okay? Gonna be real. So sometimes real can be looked at, okay, he rude or he's so negative. No, I'm still positive, but I'm just telling you like it is, and you receiving it as me being rude, and that's just you. But again, surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with people who want to do more, have more, be better. And I'm gonna pray for these officers. I'm gonna pray for that car. Maybe the car is demonic or something like that. Whatever officer gets into it, they want to just harass people. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to be positive. It's going to be better times, better days. Today has already been better. Tomorrow's going to be even more better. I know I have a busy day tomorrow in surgery. But it's not going to keep me down. I'm going to keep pushing. I want you guys to keep pushing. Don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Okay? We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. You are very welcome, sweetie. I love you, Tina. Thank you so much. God bless you. Y'all also check out Welcome to the TNT Family Show. Tina doing a damn thing over there too. Tina be like telling it like it is, though. Tina don't care. I love you, Tina. I love you for that. It's Gamma's World, you guys. It's Gamma's World is always electric. Oh my gosh, she got to get your big ass up. You know, she do y'all got look. It's Gamma's World. You keep surprising me with the with those little like the informative shorts. I'm like, wow, I like did you know? Like, I did not know that. I thought I knew everything. No, I'm lying. I do not know everything. But I thought I knew that. I thought I knew that. But wow, I think what got me when you did the holding your breath one for 20, you said 24 plus minutes. It was 24 point some. Like, that's crazy. Like, who did that? I said, did you see my comment? I said, were they half fish? That's crazy. That ain't right. I don't know. Get you somebody that can hold their breath that long. You can do some. Terrence, stop. Get your sleep. I'm probably not going to do that. I don't know. What is that? What is sleep? Yeah. What is sleep? You and I both know. We don't know what sleep is. His smile is everything. Mine? You talking about mine? You're so sweet. Let me stop. I'm live. This is live. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Okay. Steer me right. Hey, Terry. Hey, I should have asked you in the first place. Okay, Terry, what's the lyrics? Terry, what's the lyrics? Have a great day. You have an even better one. You have a better one, Tina. I knew you knew the lyrics, Terry. Right, Terry knows. Yes, Gamma. Come on now. Oh, did you know? Yeah, did you know? I sailed away to China in a little row boat to find you. 24 minutes and 3 seconds. That is bananas. Let me try to hold my breath right now. Hold on. Oh, that's it. That's it. How long did you do it, Terrence? 0.1.5 second. I knew you were gonna go there with the holding the breath. I'm just saying, Gamma. Shoo. Oh my god. Oh man. I'm just keeping it real. Shoo. Hell, like, that's impressive. LOL, thank you, hun. You're most welcome, Nunu. Okay, I'm gonna get off here before I get in trouble. But I love it. I love and appreciate y'all so much. I genuinely do. You guys remember to just be kind. Okay, if you can't be kind, just kind of like, just walk away from people. I'll be doing that tomorrow because I know. Anyway, just trying to be kind. If you can't do any of that, just kind of walk away. Surround yourself with positive people. Think positively, okay? That really does work, and it's going to continue to work. Like, you guys, I'm not being negative about the cop situation. I'm bringing awareness to this, but I'm telling you guys, a lot of positivity is going to come from this. I know it's somebody out there watching that can even make a better difference. That's probably going to make even a bigger difference about something. You never know. This is live. We are live streaming, and a lot of people watch YouTube. But thank y'all for being in the back. I appreciate you. Thank you for thumbs up. And people who just come in don't want to engage, at least you came and gave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. God bless all of y'all. Same to you, boo. Be safe and get you some rest. Thank you so much, Nunu. God bless you all. Gamma, I see you laughing at me. Thank y'all so much. I love and appreciate you. I can't say that enough. And I will talk to you all later, okay? Bye-bye. Thanks for coming in. Stop harassing me, Popo. Bye.